What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to, make sure I have the right person here. Shout out to the brother Swarthy Wizard for the donation to the channel, $9 donation via the PayPal. Much respect to you for showing love to Too Raw for TV. And he's the one that pointed this out to me. I had seen this. I had seen this a couple of days ago, and I didn't like what I heard, even though I suspect, obviously, that they're playing into this for entertainment purposes, trolling purposes, what you want to call it. But still, I don't like the normalizing of this sort of mindset. You know, like, I'm a person that's big on loyalty. I'm a person that's big on the reciprocation of love, a sense of duty, even when things can be perceived as inconveniences to your life, never to forget what that person did to bring you into this world. I'm just really big on that type of stuff. So when I see this type of selfish activity or perceived selfishness, it burns me the fuck up, man. Even if, like, I know it's like possibly being done for laughs, but still, it promotes a negative and selfish mindset. So let me get to the point here. All right, so Stephen A. Smith's daughter, who I think her name is Samantha, she was on his podcast recently, and from what I could tell, she was sort of promoting her brand. I guess she, to some degree, want to follow her father's footsteps, and you know, I guess the entertainment industry to a certain degree, social media, etc., right? So, like how Stephen A. Smith features his nephew, right? I think his nephew's name is Jimmy, right? Well, whatever it is. But anyway, the conversation got to what happens when Stephen A. Smith hits a certain age, because he's already like pushing 60 now. So what happens if he's, well into his 80s and, might be to the point where he needs some sort of assistance. And she insists that, put your ass in a nursing home. And he's like, wait a minute, I've made all this stuff possible for you. I made life possible for you. I helped provide all these opportunities. She was like, well, yeah, I don't want you around my kids like that. I don't want you invading my space and hampering me.
You need to find me my own house.
You really are on drugs.
You need to find me an Amex card. You need to find me more clothes. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much to build. Like how you said, you're still going up. We can go up together. This doesn't have to be a you thing. It can be a we thing.
And then when I'm older and I have nothing.
Nursing home.
And I need you to take care of me.
Nursing home.
You can't do that.
Nursing
You're not
home.
going to do that.
2 words, Dad.
Nursing home. So you'd put your dad in a nursing home.
Nursing home. Well, what else would I do? Take care of you myself?
How about that? Or put me in your home and have 24-hour nursing assistant.
In my house?
Yeah, why not?
With my kids? And my car? And my husband? And my pool? And my guest room?
I'm just your dad.
Exactly.
The one that made it all possible.
I would love you from a distance, Dad. You know I love you from a distance. We better that way. You my heart, though.
Can we leave now?
look, I get it. Because she made a joke about his hairline later on. A lot of this is being played up for the audience. I get that. You got to have some sort of banter. But I just really fucking hate what I see with a lot of young people, man. The selfishness, the self entitlement. How earlier, oh, when you want something, oh, you need to help me. But just the thought of anything inconveniencing oh, well, I'll put you in a nursing home. I can't have you invading my space. I can't have you, messing with my energy. I need to worry about my processes and all this bullshit. Where really, I'm selfish and I don't want to have to deal with you at that age. I'm real It really affects me personally in this situation because, you know, uh, I don't like revealing too much about myself, but on social media because you got jackals listening for any little tidbit of information to use against you. So I'll just say this: I have watched people in my family grow older, and I have seen, like all of you all, I have seen how age ravages people. It's inevitable. The aging process is a cruel process. And ultimately, sooner or later, a person's going to require some sort of, if they live long enough at least, they're going to require some sort of assistance. And as a kid, you know, that's when you really realize who cares for you and who doesn't. Because I've seen a lot of people, family members, that when it came down to, doing the things you have to do with somebody, because essentially it's almost like they're regressing to becoming a baby at that point. You got to do certain things that you're not comfortable with, but hey, 70 more years earlier, 80 years earlier, this person was changing your diapers. You know? So, it is what it is, man. But yeah, I just see this a lot with young people, man. This generation where they think everything is owed to them for some fucking reason. If they haven't, if they're not rich by 25, literally, they'll feel like they're failures. And it's like they feel entitled to other people's shit. Like if you have scratched and clawed and made it through life, and it's taking you a while, and you've made it by the time you're in your 40s or 30s, to them, oh, that took too long. They got a real fucked up, warped perception of how life works. They think they're supposed to just walk into the job market right after high school and be millionaires. And unless you're a 1 in a billion world talent or you got connections out the ass, that shit's not happening. But yeah, man, these kids today,
Fuck them kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but Bernie said it one more time, bro. Say it one more motherfucking time.
Fuck them kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.